Guten Morgen. This summer, Mrs. Pinter asked me to put some of my thoughts into a letter, so that when she goes to Moscow for a Shabbos Chizuk in Kempes Chaim, she can read it out loud for everyone. Well, you can't really say no to Mrs. Pinter, that's why I have to do it. So here it is. July 2013. It's a beautiful hot summer day. Me and my sister Adina are in the park with our kids. Me with my Yosef Shalom, with my 3-month-old baby, and my sister Adina with her Yitzi and her Elisheva. And then Mrs. Pinter called us, and she told us she's in the neighborhood and she would love to come see us and the kids. I know she wants to see us, but the truth is, more than she wants to see us, she wants to see our kids. She wants to see her nachas, the next link in the chain, the new generation. The glow on her faces as she kisses and hugs us and our kids is matched by the love in her eyes. Then she asked me to write few words and try to express my feelings about my life, about everything I've been through for the past 7 years. And since you can't really say no to Mrs. Pinter, I had to say yes. So this is what I'm thinking. Where would I be now if not for the Operation Open Curtain? What would I do if it never existed? What would my life be like if Chas v'Shalom there have not been a Kempes Chaim? What direction would I have taken in my life if not for Hannah Leigh Rappaport, if not for Rivki Nissel, for Dvor Miriam Hirsch, if not for the Silverberg sisters, and so many others? Where would I be now if not for the Shabbos apartment in Moscow, without Dvor Miriam's devotion as her madricha in that place? I know where I would be. I would be just like so many of my friends. My life would be meaningless, and I would try to fill it with some stuff from the internet or going to the clubs, going to the parties, but it would just make it more meaningless and empty. And I would not have been known the real truth and the real happiness. So what if there have been no Reuven Dessler, no Operation Open Curtain? What if there would have been no more Adara, no more Chai in my life? There would not be forever the impact of more Dvorim Mandel. Instead, I would be like so many others, the young teenagers in Moscow and in the former Soviet Union, another lost neshama, searching, seeking compassion online, looking for the truth online day and night, searching for the happiness in the nightlife and on the streets. But Baruch Hashem, there was and there is a Camp Etz Chaim, and there is a Etz Chaim school. And there are a lot of counselors, a lot of teachers to guide us. And there are so many people who cared, and so many people who opened their hearts for us. And the softness of the Ahavas Yisrael is what helped us to become who we are today. All of these people, they had one goal. They wanted to show us the real happiness. And all they had to do, they had to show it by the example. And it was up to us to decide if we want to follow it or no. But seeing the Ahavas Yisrael and seeing the real happiness in their lives, I made my decision. Can you picture a 16-year-old girl who came here? That's what I was when I came here a bunch of years ago. I was not the easiest girl to deal with in Moscow. I was a little bit chutzpahdik. I of course knew what life is all about, and of course I did not want to listen to anyone. So there I was, leaving the security of Moscow, leaving all of my friends behind, leaving my mother, and leaving all of my teachers, and coming to New York. Well, not actually to New York, but to Bnot Batya program. To a dream that was made into reality by all of these people, that is still a dream coming true. What if Morachaya, Rabbi Elimer Klugman, and Rosh Yeshiva Rav Shmuel Kamietsky Shlita did not have the courage to make the dream into a reality? What if Dr. Lender Zatzal and Lahavdil L'chaim, the Rosh Yeshiva Rabbi Lander, together with now Dr. Kadish, would not have believed and acted upon it? What if they wouldn't have given us the opportunity to get a free education in the Torah college? What if Rabbi Teichman and Mrs. Selengat and Rabbi Levine would not have given us opportunity to go to a Jewish seminary, to BYA in Flatbush? I don't even know where I would have been today. But they have believed and they have acted upon it, and they decided to save our generation. And now we see that it was all worth it. All the effort in the world would not have agreed to give us a chance for a free education in a Jewish Torah-edic environment. Bnot Batya is the extension of the open curtain in Moscow. It was not easy. It was actually a very hard adjustment for me when I first came here. As Mrs. Pinter says, there was 16 of us, 16 girls in a dorm, 16 different teenagers, 16 different moods. And you have to try to balance it out and to deal with them. And we see that the dorm was filled with different struggles, different desires, different levels of commitment and growth. But again, we saw the softness and we saw the pure Ahavas Yisrael and the incredible, unique 4-year seminary program, Bnot Batya BYA, is something that's unmatched anywhere in the world. The leadership of Rabbi Shlomo Teichman and Rabbi Mordechai Levine, teaching, guiding, being our protectors in life and helping us make decisions. Mrs. Selengat, who was always available for us. And every single teacher that was always willing to open her heart for us, made a Bnot Batya seminary, had made a difference in our lives. They showed us the love and dedication. We saw a lot of families in Brooklyn, in Queens, in New Jersey, who have opened their hearts and who have helped to marry us off. And they continue to open their hearts and their families for us. Not just for Shabbosim and holidays, but just for the day-to-day relationship. We came here not trusting anyone, and we learned to trust. We came determined to be tough, and we're giving the unconditional love. We came young and scared, and we're still scared, but feel protected by the knowledge that we know the truth. So where would I be now without Neil Nissel's time and devotion? Where would I be without Harry Mayer's endless commitment to our well-being? Where would I be if Chas v'Shalom, any part of the Operation Open Curtain did not exist? Where would I be? I don't even want to think about it. Without the Ahavas Yisrael of the dreamer and the doer, Mr. Reuven Dessler. Exactly 1 year ago, me, Chana Zueva, now married to a Bentor Chana Okshtein, and the proud parent of a baby Yosef Shalom, named after the Gadol Ador, was zoiche to take part in the Siyum HaShas. By the pure Ashgacha, as I walked there, I met a teacher of mine from Moscow, Mrs. Tori Mandel. And as I was standing there, me and her holding the hands together, which we stood there, each one of us, with our own prayers and with our own hopes. We just had tears pouring down because we knew exactly what I'm coming from. And now we saw that my husband is taking part of this amazing thing as a Siyum HaShas. And as I was looking at her, it said in her eyes that all the love and all the effort that they put into us was all worth it, even though sometimes, and not just sometimes, more than sometimes, we gave them a really tough time. I was there, me, Chana Zueva, Chana Okshtein now, who was the graduate of Etz Chaim School, of Etz Chaim Camp, of the Shabbos apartment in Moscow, of the Bnot Batya seminary in America. I was standing there because my husband was being part of the Siyum HaShas. And that's what it is. If not for all these people who put so much effort and so much love and so much trust into us, I would not have been here now. So I just wanted to take time and to thank all of these people and to say that you really made a difference And if not for the Operation Open Curtain, if not for all these people, I guess we would just be another lost neshama. So thank you so much, Miki Amcha Yisrael. And it's not just the words. I see it every day in my life and in the life of my friends who are exactly like me, or maybe even better. Thank you.